What's up, builders? Welcome back. Today, I want to answer the question, what do software engineers actually do? I'll use an analogy in the following sections to hopefully make them more relatable. First, a little information about myself. I've been a software engineer for about 5 years now, and I've worked with quite a few others as well. To be fair, that's still a very small fraction of the entire software engineer population, so lots of these will still be based on my personal experiences. In this channel, I love to talk about tech. That includes in-depth technical tutorials such as how to use certain AWS features, or just some tips and tricks I learned along the way. If you would like to see more, please give this video a thumbs up, click the red subscribe button, and leave a comment below. Let's explore this awesome technology wonderland together, shall we? First, roll the intro. When you hear the occupation software engineer, you probably imagine they all work like this. I can safely say that I've never experienced or seen software engineers working like that. But we do spend a lot of time in front of computers for sure. So maybe let's start with the question, what's software? Essentially, software is a sequence of commands that access and transform information. In addition, very frequently, these commands also cause side effects in both the digital and physical world, such as this that you're currently watching and listening now, right after you clicked on the video. Let me use an analogy here. Imagine in a restaurant kitchen, there are all kinds of ingredients as well as chefs who are standing by 24/7. He or she will not do anything unless you give him or her a very precise recipe to follow. Software engineers are essentially the recipe writers in our analogy here. We write detailed instructions in various programming languages for a computer or sometimes computers to follow. And computers are the chefs in our previous analogy. And without doubt, chefs, aka computers, need something to work on, right? Here's where the ingredients, aka information, come in. And just like all ingredients, they come in different shapes and forms in the computing world as well. Sometimes they are raw. And by raw, I mean this type of information is generated from the environment, such as temperature measurements. Other times, they are somewhat processed by another chef following another recipe. In our previous analogy, an example could be flour, which needs to be processed from grains before they can be used by our chef. And in the computing world, this can take the form of a result calculated by some software written by another engineer. Besides being recipe writers for computers, we also spend considerable amount of time thinking, discussing, and sharing recipes so that other engineers don't need to repeat the same work. Sometimes, tech companies even provide a way for you to reuse these existing recipes over the internet and we call these companies public cloud providers. Examples include Amazon Web Services, AWS, and Google Cloud Platform, GCP. Just like there are various types of cuisines, different types of software engineers focus on different types of recipes as well. For example, security engineers spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to mess up the recipes written by other engineers so that their chefs burn whatever he or she cooks. Whereas front-end engineers might focus on how to make it easier for customers to communicate sudden changes in their orders to the chefs. There are tons of resources and tools used by software engineers to look up information on how to write a certain recipe, manage the versions of recipes they write every single day, facilitate efficient communication with other engineers, and so much more, which I'll probably leave for future videos. What do you think about today's video? Was the analogy of restaurant kitchen, chefs, and ingredients made it easier for you to understand what software engineers actually do every single day? I post a new video pretty much weekly, so if you found the content you just saw helpful, don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, and share with your friends. Have a good one, builders! 我们下次见。